Hey guys, this is HOPEsaidit back with another HOPEsaidit Uncut video for you. This was a struggle week, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I was gonna do this video. I actually forgot that I didn't do a video, that's why I'm late, sorry. You know, it's just kind of how this week has been, and it goes perfectly into this week's topic because it's about that quarantine poundage that no one warned me about, that side effect of the Rona, okay? We're all in shelter in place or social distancing restrictions, and because of that, we're at home eating. And I just been eating. Oh my goodness. But before then, can I just say that this is probably the first time I actually had to like get dressed. My gosh, like in the whole week. My hair feels like hay. I need to moisturize and hydrate it. My face, like, forgive me if my eyebrows are crooked or something. Like, I haven't had practice. This is the first time in a week I had to look presentable. So, I'm talking about quarantine weight, that extra weight that we're adding on because we're all at home, just hoarding and eating from our bomb shelters. Go to HOPEsaidit.com to read about, you know, what I said about it. But really, it's just been hard. It's hard because you're at home. I have to homeschool. We have to homeschool. Me and my husband and I have to homeschool a kid now. You're still working from home. You can't really get out because you have shelter in place law, you know? So it's just, I don't know, like your pastime is eating and watching TV really after work. So that's kind of where my predicament is. So I kind of fell off the keto train, but me and my husband and I together, okay, united, are gonna get back on it. So we're on a mission, gonna get it tight and right, because we're not gonna come back from work and people be like, oh child, they must have had big fun during the quarantine, you know, because you gained weight. You gained weight. That's sad. Let's get it tight and right. You don't want to be that person. Like, let them be that person. Don't you be that person that they talk about. So I'm gonna get back on the keto train. I have to buy the right ingredients and stuff like that. Talk about ingredients. Grocery shopping is a beast. Well, you can get milk and eggs now. At the beginning, it was kind of like Hunger Games, at least in my parts. You can still not get toilet paper, paper towels as well. So groceries on the grocery side is decent. There's still like a scarcity for meat. I don't know. It's just weird. Don't hoard shop. Just shop for what you need. So finally, I got my keto ingredients stacked back up, and I'm going to get back on it because I was just like, you know what? It's a cycle. When you feel sluggish, you know, you kind of eat sluggish. You don't care. And then you don't sleep right, and then it's just kind of a trifecta that keeps on building and snowballing upon each other. But once you eat right, then you have more energy, and then you sleep better, and then it just feels better. So right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of more in a sluggish state. I'm kind of just in a blah state. But for me, what I found is just mind, body, and health kind of go hand in hand. So when I know my spiritual life is right, my physical life gets better, you know? So needless to say, apparently I need to get back right with God or something. But it's just been a time. It's just been an odd time. But since this is the new normal, I'm not going to make excuses. We're going to get it together and do keto. And guess what I got to help us? Can you see it? It's Everyday Keto by Darius Williams. You can follow him on social media at Darius Cooks. I think that's his handle on most of his social media sites. It's Keto with Soul. So before I did keto, you know, you can Google recipes and all that stuff, but it's kind of, you know, I don't do eggs, so I don't eat eggs. So there's a lot of egg heavy recipes that I find out there. Today was the first day I cooked out of this book. And it's easy ingredients. It's not anything that you have to like rush to the store and get crazy things for. And today I did the crispy chicken thighs. It says with zucchini and asparagus toss, but I didn't do that. So see how good that looks? And that's keto. Like, you stick with keto if you cooking like that. I think this is my secret weapon now. Me and my husband and I, sorry, I'm trying to get my grammar all the way, even though I'm tired. So my husband and I, we're gonna do it together, because you know how you do weight loss and you kind of need an accountability partner. I've done it on my own just fine, but if we do it together, you know, like a marriage should be, then I think we can accomplish a lot more. And it helps me because then it's like, well, I'm cooking for us, I'm cooking for the kid, you know, just, I think it's gonna work, guys. I'm not gonna be that one who goes back and people say, oh child, what happened? You know, got to get it together. I had like 2 or 3 weeks of ugh. So now, especially with my birthday coming up in a couple weeks, I need to grind it out, to get it right, get it tight. I'm doing it. And I hope you do too. Don't slack off, because it's not even about looks. It's not necessarily vanity. You do want to be healthy, but if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you do good. Deion Sanders said that. Well, that's where I got it from. So he could have took it from somewhere else, but credit goes to Deion for me. Shout out to Primetime. Remember when he had his reality show, when he was still married to Pilar or whatever? I think that's where I got it from, because his son was like selling, so what was he selling? Candy bars, I guess. And then he was like, no, dress up, wear a suit door to door. You know, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you do good. And I don't know why I kept on remembering that. And I was like, well, that's weird. And I thought about it. And I was like, that's true, though. If you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, then you act differently and you do good, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not at that trifecta. I'm at feeling like a slug, okay? So I need to up it up a little and just do better, because, you know, I'm not getting any younger. I need to get my health in check. And I can't add extra weight for no reason. I can't afford it. I can't afford it, because once you add weight comes other complications like high blood pressure, cholesterol. I don't have time for it, okay? Nobody has money to be in the hospital that often. And we got that Rona going around. Read more about it at HOPEsaidit.com. And I'll show you my I'm gonna like come back with different, not recipes necessarily, but just progress, because this has breakfast stuff, this has lunch and dinner stuff, this has desserts, and that's a big one, desserts. And it's all keto, and keto really works for me for some reason. So we'll just see what happens. We're in it together. If you want to look for the book for yourself, go to Google Darius Cook's keto cookbook. I'm sure it will come up. But anyways, that's all. I didn't want to take your time, and Lord knows I need to go to bed anyway. So I will talk to you guys later. Follow me at HOPEsaidit on social media. If you need to email me for any reason, and some people do, it's hopesaidit@gmail.com. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye. That was short.